First, holy
Yeah,
cow.
you
That's got to be
see.
some kind of milestone. We're going to have to celebrate.
Yes, yes. I thought it last time I was going to tell you it's the number 20. I saw it afterwards, but I was going to tell you, look, number 20 because number 10 we celebrated.
Wow. 21 episodes. What is that? Like,
We're adults now.
what's that?
We're 21.
Yeah, yeah. We're finally of age.
Yes, mature.
Ready for a glass of wine?
Yes.
Okay, so what shall we talk about today?
I wanted to share a little bit about attachments and detachments.
Ooh,
Mm, because at the end, that relates to our mind and how we see life.
yes,
Mm.
it
So
does.
yes, I was someone that was very attached to people
Uh-huh.
and the way because I lived for them and not for me. So there was a dependency, no, a strong
Right.
dependency.
Codependent, sure.
Yeah, codependency, no,
Right. Yes.
and well, and through life and through the relationships I've had. Um, well, I've learned that at the end, when you love yourself and you value yourself, you detach. You learn to
Yes.
detach. And when you learn not to be dependent or codependent, because you are enough and it's you,
So true.
no? So I'm saying this because, in addition, at work, which for me is not work, in the job I have now, uh, I'm having fun. I'm really having fun, and it's
Good.
not that it's easy. It's not that it's easy. It's really I have to grow the company, and I'm there the director, so I have, well, it's up to me. I would say a big part to really um, grow the company through the people. Okay. And they're very busy and they have a lot of work and there are many things happening, and it's for me to resolve them and help them out. And it's not that I'm taking it as a problem and
The butt.
as problems.
Oh,
It's
I see.
not a
Okay.
problem
Yeah.
solving. It's
Right.
really that I'm enjoying helping, no, and supporting them and for them to grow and through that the company. But also because I'm not attached to anything, even not my projects, my the Soul Food podcast or Leadership Circle podcast or job or no, because I'm not putting expectations in them. I'm putting my heart. So I really am enjoying and I'm having fun with everything I'm doing and everything I'm creating, no? Because at the end I'm creating them through who I am. Through who I am, it's not that I have a labeling or an identity. It's really because I am here now, enjoying, and that's who I am in the moment now. Which in the next moment I'm changing because something happened, and so I'm changing every moment. No, we all are, but it's really enjoying every moment, not
Yes.
putting the mind with expectations, limitation,
Right.
or thinking what people will be saying, or thinking how I will impact, or thinking I have an issue, I have to grow this company, and there's a goal. No, no, I'm there supporting them through me enjoying it and growing it. And here the same. I'm here with you. No, no preparation. No, no, no script.
Nope, we're just winging it. That's it. I mean, and what you're saying is so true. I mean, the more, and I grew up probably, and many of us do,
Mhm.
with a lot of the same attachments. And I was so attached to the outcomes for other people, and I would get so involved.
Yes.
And when you're in a challenging environment, you want things to go smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
And you're intelligent, you see what's going on, and you just want things to go smoothly. You want things to go well, and you want to avoid all these bumps, right? So you try to do things and it to keep the peace. And you lose yourself in the process because rather than just being yourself, loving yourself from toes to the hair on top of
The
your head.
laser. Yeah.
I mean, right? Um, and it was funny. We were just talking about hair, but anyway, anyway, when you love yourself that deeply, you're not attached. You're just not attached to the outcomes. You're not
Mm-hmm.
attached to the outcomes of other people, the outcomes of your projects. I mean, you just work through it. You stay in the present. You're so um, just okay with what is,
Yes.
right?
Accepting.
Accepting what is that, as things happen, you will handle them, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you don't lose yourself in either the doing of a project or the attachment to a relationship or the outcome of a process. I mean, you're completely in the moment and loving yourself. When you love yourself, it's such a great feeling that you're always in joy.
Mm-hmm.
You're just in joy. You're feeling the joy, right?
Yes. You're
So,
feeling the joy.
but I know that it wasn't that long ago where, losing a relationship or having a challenging relationship can really disrupt your life if you're not in this place.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree with that?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Hmm.
And one thing it's also to highlight, I would like to highlight what it means to love yourself.
Mm,
Because
yes.
because since love has been so banalized in
Mm.
the media and in the marketing business and everything, so it's really it has been converted in something very superficial,
It has.
you know?
Yes.
And so when we say love yourself, many people can think of I'm loving myself. I love how I look. Or I love how I what I you know that type of love. And when we speak
Hmm.
about love, in reality,
Superficial.
this is unconditional love. No?
Yes. Yes. And what is unconditional love?
It's
Maybe we should
everything.
explain that, Jeff.
Yes.
What is unconditional love?
For me, it's everything. It's you and me and everything. It's source. It's oneness. It's this limitless energy and potential everyone has within. Is this it's everything. It's this power we have. It's this um, what we are. It's love.
Yes, and I agree. I agree. I believe that unconditional love is probably the most peaceful, powerful,
Mm-hmm.
empowering place we
Mm-hmm.
can be. I believe that God is unconditional love and sees us all with this unconditional love. But I mean, we're being showered with love every day. But when you talk about unconditional love of self, I believe we align with that energy. Okay, but what does that really mean to me? I would say unconditional love means you've all heard about the light and the dark. So some of us come to this world taking on a lot of challenges and maybe we have a lot of darkness in our family or
Mhm.
in our past. So we have that light and dark within. It's loving every part of you. I mean, unconditional love of yourself is not a superficial
Mhm.
love at all. It's loving the parts you like about yourself and the parts you don't like so much about yourself. The parts, the parts where you may let yourself down. You wish you could have done this or that or something a little different. It's loving all of it and loving your journey and loving what you learn from it and all of this, right? That is, to me, unconditional love of self, where you can look at each day, you can look at, month, week, I mean, weeks, months, your entire life and say, wow,
Mhm.
look at where I've come. Look at how I've evolved. And I'm so proud of myself. I love myself unconditionally for where I am today, whether I'm tired, whether I'm whatever it is. You're you're completely loving yourself. I think that is a place of real beauty.
Yes.
So,
Yes, and in addition, now that you are describing it, for me also is since you and I have experienced and experience unconditional love. You and I know that we are here. We are beyond what we are physically.
right.
So that makes you love yourself because you know you are unconditional love. So as you are unconditional love, um, you accept what you are here for to create and to live and all the experiences because you are learning.
Yes.
So you also become compassionate with who you are, with this physicality
Yes.
and with everything that has we have forgotten. But because we know we are beyond this physicality, we are unconditional love. So it's really when you have felt this, and from there, you know you are bigger. So you are not codependent anymore. You detach because you
Right.
you know beyond rational, no, beyond your mind, um, who you are.
Absolutely. And when you say this, I mean, I believe that when we realize who we are this, I mean, and sometimes I'll even draw it out. I'll have a little board here behind me and here's the little stick man. Yep. Oh, there you are, and some of us look this way and some of us look this way.
Mhm.
But yep, there's the stick man. And on this side, we have this brilliant, amazing light.
Mhm.
And this is who we really are. We've come here for this short period of time to be this person and
Mhm.
experience the physical, but who we really are is over here. So when you realize that, and when you can step into unconditional love, and you're always coming back to, wow, this is who I really am. This is what I'm going through,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So it's very healing.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
very healing. I mean, this is part of what I use, or the one of the processes or ways that we can retrain the mind to visualize ourselves or see ourselves, right? Um, when we've had a lot of challenges in our life, right? We can see that, oh, let's take a different perspective.
Yes.
Let's take a different perspective. Since this is who I really am,
Mhm.
that perspective is, wow, everything I'm going through is just I'm evolving, I'm growing to unconditional love of self.
Yes.
unconditionally loving this journey, unconditionally loving others,
Yes.
becoming unconditionally loving of everything we experience. We we become this real powerhouse, as you said. We become a real powerhouse. I mean, nothing, as the words have been spoken, what was it? Nothing is impossible. But they
Mm.
use flamboyant wording. But yes, nothing is beyond your reach.
Yes, yes. And now that you're saying also scientifically, I'm reading the book The Awakened Brain. Okay, The
Yes.
Awakened Brain by Lisa Miller, PhD.
Okay.
And the brain changes when you are spiritual. Your brain reacts in a different way, and it lets you open up the perception of seeing things differently. And that's
Yes.
why you're less conditioned once you are most you recognize this unconditional love, spirituality, or what you source, God, or how you define it. When you recognize that in through you, you are not prone to be depressed as when you don't have that, because you know there's something bigger than yourself and you belong to that, and you're
Oh, yeah.
here to serve, and you're here to learn and other things. So there's something there that you takes in your brain, this uh, going around and going around and around, and superficial thinking, and it really avoids for you to get depressed.
Well, yes, and actually it helps with all your emotions.
Yeah,
I mean,
with everything. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Anger, or I mean, if someone has, a lot of grief, you can actually view everything differently, and your mind is open to this perception. So
Hmm.
it's beautiful. It really is.
Yes. So scientifically, because many people might think, well, this is Michael and Jeannette talking like this with no preparation. So no, no, no. It's really physically and scientific. It's proven that it's really affecting your brain, opening up your brain and your perception, and it shows in the scanners. And you're less prone for depression and many ways of getting sick, because like you were saying before, it's healing.
Right. Well, and I know because I've studied the brain quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know that every emotion you have, as you said, people avoid sickness when they start to open up the brain in this manner. But every emotion you have is just a chemistry created by the brain. All right,
Mm-hmm.
it's a
Mm-hmm.
chemistry. So it's affecting your body, and it's affecting what you're attracting into your life. We have a lot of power here on this 3D plane. Okay. So if you get angry on a regular basis, it's one of the major um, issues or major causes. Long-term anger is about it. It actually causes, one of the, I'm trying to say the four big ones. There's four big emotions that really affect your body in a big way. Anger affects the heart.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Depression affects
Yeah.
your cells
Mm-hmm.
on a cellular level. So there's a lot going on. Every time we feel these emotions on and on, we're actually really affecting our body.
Yeah.
So, and it's not about, this is a whole nother subject, but covering it up with drugs,
Mm-hmm.
it's not the way to go about healing that. I mean, and I truly believe when we step more into this unconditional love, when we realize we take on this new perception of who we really are, we can we can really heal the body. I
Yes.
mean, I've seen it happen many
Yeah.
times, even within myself. So it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. And when you really start focusing on your body, when you
Mm-hmm.
start directing I mean, one of these days, that maybe we should do this little thing for everybody, but I have people close their eyes, and maybe people at home or someone listening can try this for themselves. Close your eyes and just take a few breaths and center yourself. Okay. I hope that everyone knows what centering is, right? Just calm your thoughts. And what I like to do this very quickly is focus on the tip of my nose and just feel the breath going in and out through the mouth. In the nose, out through the mouth. Okay. And just a couple of breaths, and woof, you're nice and calm. You're right there in that present moment. And ask yourself, what is the name of your unconscious mind? And a name will pop up, and you can actually converse with your unconscious mind to help direct energy to different areas of your body to heal something specific. And since the unconscious mind is controlling the body, which
Mm.
is really amazing, okay? So many things happen in your body unconsciously without even our awareness, okay? Whether it's digestion, breathing, heart rate, so many things. We're affecting the cells through every thought, every emotion we feel, and now we can direct energy to actually heal the body, and this is really powerful. So when you can call your unconscious mind by a name that you've identified, the first name that comes to you is usually the one. Mine is Joseph. I call when I want to speak to my unconscious mind, Joseph,
Mhm.
you speak, right? And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You can direct energy all over your body. So, in a lot of different ways. So I just wanted to put that in there. It's so powerful,
So
as you're saying, Jeanette, to encompass unconditional love, to start changing, understanding, and changing the way your mind works, the way you see yourself. You know, you're a beautiful being of light, and and there's so much we can accomplish here.
yes, it's just a matter of believing also, no?
Yes,
Because
I
the
think
mind.
the more you do it, the more
Mm-hmm.
you'll believe it.
Mm-hmm. Because you see the outcomes, you see
Oh
you
yeah.
experience,
Oh yeah.
it.
That's amazing. It's
Yeah,
amazing. It really is. It's amazing.
yeah. So yeah, no, and that's why through that, going back to the attachments and detachments, no?
Yes, where we
It's
started.
yeah, it's nice because it's good because the unconditional love is a huge part of that, of who we are,
It
and
is.
why we don't have, there's no need to be attached to anything, to anyone.
Well, and sometimes that's hard, right? I
It's
mean, I
very hard,
understand
yeah.
there's a lot of it can be very triggering,
Mm-hmm.
okay? When you fall in love with someone and you want to be detached, you have to have a real level of self-love.
Mm-hmm.
And something happens and it just doesn't work anymore, okay? There's it can trigger many old ways of
Mm.
processing a situation, right? I mean, if you had a lot of this in your childhood, your mind is trying to bring back those thoughts and ideas and the way you felt so long ago. So again, it takes a lot of awareness and a lot of strength. You can call it strength, you can call it focus to refocus the mind away from the old pattern. The old pattern is to feel that pain, to feel that, oh, that hurts, you know? So you
And
have to break the chain,
yeah,
break the chain. So,
willingness. No? Yeah.
yeah.
Observing. experiencing, practicing, practicing, practicing until one day it has changed.
Well, and when you really reach that level of unconditional love for yourself, it's
Mm,
powerful. It's
mm-hmm,
powerful. It can
mm,
override most anything. I mean, most
yeah,
anything your mind will try to have you re-experience. The unconscious mind is looking to have you feel the way you are familiar with feeling.
mm,
So
mm,
if you felt things in a certain way as a child, or even throughout, many of your years, when something comes up, the unconscious mind wants to feel that again. And we've all felt it. I mean, it floods the whole body. It's like, oh, here it comes again, right?
yeah, yeah.
Boom, there it is. You can feel it in the body. So the unconscious mind wants you to feel that again. Okay. So that's why the more love and joy and creativity and inspiration we create, the more we feel that,
Mm-hmm,
the more positive we'll become, right? Because we're conditioning ourselves. And the more of the old pain and things that we leave in the past, the less we'll feel of that, right?
mm,
So
yeah.
I'm amazed at the mind, actually.
Mm-hmm. The whole body, body,
Yeah.
mind, soul,
When you
everything.
when you really think about it, yeah. So look at what is all put together
Yeah,
here. I mean,
incredible.
yeah, I'm completely amazed.
Yeah, we are the
And
most intelligent machine, in quotes,
yes,
machine.
right.
But yes, there's nothing so intelligent as the human
Are-
body. Eh?
Nothing is as intelligent as we are. Is that it?
No, I
Oh,
know
thank
we
you,
don't
Jeanette.
know. I know, yeah, I know I don't know anything. There's so
No, I'm
much.
I'm kidding. I'm
Yeah, I
totally
know,
kidding.
I know, I know. I, I know that for sure.
So did we cover attachments? Does everyone understand how to be detached from situations? Wow, I actually have a four-part saying about how to be detached.
Mm,
What was it? Oh, I gotta think of that one.
mm-hmm,
Hmm. Where would I think it's in my book.
mm-hmm.
It's been a long time since I wrote all those out. Four ways to be detached or remain detached. Hmm.
Mm.
You want me to look it up really quick?
Yes, 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 yes,
Yes.
yes.
Four ways to be detached. Let's see. Not in that drawer.
I have to find the book.
Okay, come on now. Where's I'm looking for actually what would even work faster is if I could find my coaching process, the coaching
Mm-hmm.
process.
You have it there? Mm-hmm.
Oh, that thick. Okay,
Wow.
coaching process. Four ways to be detached. Now, I knew these by heart, and I still do. It just, you've actually got mind addictions. You've got, okay, four ways to detach. Want to
Mm-hmm.
hear?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoever comes into your awareness is supposed to be there.
Mm-hmm.
It's the right person, right? Number two, when it begins, it's supposed to begin. It's the right time or the right thing, right? So when it begins, it's supposed to begin. Whatever is happening is supposed to be happening. These, I mean, you can just be so detached with this, right? When something is over, it's supposed to be over. Let go, move on from the experience. Yep. So those are, do I need to repeat them?
At the end, it's acceptance.
Yes.
No?
It's all about acceptance.
Yes.
Whoever comes into your awareness is supposed to be there. When
Mm-hmm.
it begins, it's supposed to begin. Whatever's happening is supposed to be happening. And when it's over, it's supposed to be over. It
Yes.
is. It's about acceptance. Um, These are four ways to detach from emotional attachments. So
Yeah, simple yet very powerful.
it is really when you can see every situation, life is that beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It really is.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
But
Um,
dang it, why did they do that?
well, the mind playing
Yep, the
games.
old ego coming
Yeah.
right back again.
Oh, yeah. Say, no, no, it is what it is,
It
and it
is.
has to be.
It is. I mean, being accepting of everything is huge, huge. It's that, or you could get triggered and be upset. And
Mm,
what does that do for you?
yeah, nothing.
Especially, I'm seeing some, I don't get on social very much, social media. Some crazy things going on out there. If it's
Mm,
real, I don't know if it's all real on social media. Is it real? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't watch social media.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofy things, but anyway.
Yeah. Well, Michael, thanks
Is it
so
time to
much.
go? Okay. Okay.
So thank you so much, and thanks to our listeners also.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you very much. Thank you, Jeanette.
Thank you, Michael. Thanks so much.